Jack Mann. Private eye. Live in the city. See, the city used to have a name before the divide, 30 years ago. Now, that was when they decided to reveal themselves. A race of aliens. Do not know what they did or what their intentions were, but all we know is that they decided to reveal themselves in the year 2017. A disturbing event. How do I know all this? Well, I have a secret. I am one of them. I am indeed an alien. An android, actually. A combination of the two. I was grown in a lab designed to use me one day as a slave laborer. I'm a genetic identity to the species that created me. But unfortunately, when we landed here on Earth, I had the opportunity to escape the tyrannical grasp of these aliens. And thus I've been used my position as an android alien private eye to determine where these aliens are, what they're doing, to prevent them to stop doing to our planet what they have done to theirs so long ago. Probably a dame. It's always a dame. Come in.
Mr. Magnum, I need your help. I didn't know who else to turn to, and everyone I know says you're the best in the city.
Well, slow down now. Let's, first things first, have a seat. What is your name?
Evelyn. Evelyn Aldred.
Now, how may I help you tonight, Miss Allgood?
Actually, it's Mrs. Allgood. But I don't suppose it matters much anymore. My husband.
Let me guess, Carl.
No, Sam.
Oh, who started with an S or a C?
May I continue?
Yes, please.
My husband.
Sam.
Yes, Sam. Sam left for work on the 15th to go to his job at the Morrow Genetic Corporation, and I haven't heard from him since. I talked to him on the phone around noon that afternoon. Since then, nothing. And I'm just worried that maybe they did something to him.
They? So you mean...
Yes, the aliens. Everybody says you're the best when it comes to alien-related cases.
Well, they would happen to be right. See, I have a unique perspective when it comes to the alien mind.
Whatever do you mean?
Oh, don't worry about that. The dame had a case, an interesting one at that too, and I knew just where to begin. Mind if I have a seat?
Please.
You got something for me?
You know, we can't keep meeting here like this. One of these days the captain's gonna get suspicious.
No, it's not like I'm breaking the law or anything. Besides, ever since you left me to tend to the agency by myself, I have, well, found it useful to have a friend in the police force.
We're not friends. Not anymore. We're business associates.
Oh, come now, you must surely remember. We were the best agency in the city. Jack Mangrum and Eddie Watts. Big fudge, little fudge.
Don't say that. You know, I can't stand that.
Sorry.
It's fine. It's just, I feel that it would be wise for us to keep our relationship a prudent one. One of these days you might get found out, and I might find you on my list.
Still doing that bounty hunter thing?
Yes, it happens to be the best paying job in the department. And I know you hate aliens as much as I do, and so, for now, I'll help you find your aliens, and you'll help me find mine. We'll pray that I don't find you on my list.
Very well. But if you do, I trust you will do the right thing.
What? Get in here!
You wanted to see me, sir?
What the heck happened to those missing person files that you were assigned?
Missing person case?
Sam Allgood? The missing worker from the genetic lab?
I must have left them at home.
You know you're not supposed to take files out of the office.
I know. Sorry, sir.
It's happened too many times. I know. I'll give you one last chance. All right? I got a special file here. See, if you can solve this, no problem. You can stay on the force. But if anything's less than perfect, you, sir, are fired.
What's the assignment?
We've located an alien we want you to track down.
So what makes the case so special?
Get this. He's an android, too. Here's the file. He goes by the name Jack Magnum. He runs a small detective agency here in the city.
Are you sure about this? Have you run all the necessary tests?
Well, we haven't been able to get him down to the station to do the tests, but that's where you come in. You track him down, and you bring him here in any means necessary.
But you don't mean...
Any means necessary. That means if this alien resists, shoot to kill. You know the law about alien suspects?
I know.
Can you handle this?
Yes, Captain.
Good. Now get out of my sight.
Jack.
Jack Magnum. Big fudge.
The Sandlot.
Find the Sandlot. You'll find what you seek in the Sandlot.
But beware.
Your best friend will find you. And he will betray you.
Beware.
Beware. The Sandlot. Find the Sandlot.
Oh, stupid dream. That's all it was. A dream. Regardless, I should go find that Sandlot.
Oh.
So I began my search for the Sandlot, which I had no idea what that was. See, there's dust all over the city, but sand is something I've never seen in the city before. It's been that way ever since the aliens invaded 30 years ago in the year 2017. But I assumed that was the point. To find sand in a virtually sandless city meant that perhaps if I did find this so-called Sandlot, I would be able to find what it is I was meant to find in order to solve this case. Yet, those Danes warned me of a betrayal by my best friend, which I don't know who that could be. I have no friends. Well, I had a friend, but then he quit the agency so he could join the force. But they couldn't have been talking about him, could they? I searched for the Sandlot, hoping it will provide some answers and not more questions.
Mr. Magnum.
How did you find me? Citizens aren't supposed to be outside the city alone.
I was conducting a little investigation of my own.
Oh.
And you're outside the city alone.
Well, I'm on official business.
Finding my missing husband? That's why I'm here too. What makes your business so much more official than mine?
Well, if you're out here searching for your husband, why did you hire me?
I needed it on paper that I had hired you. It wouldn't look very good for my reputation if I was found to be investigating a potential murder. So I used you as a cover.
Well, that makes me feel good.
I wasn't aiming to make you feel good, Mr. Magnum.
Look, I have more connections than you. I could put in all my work into finding your husband.
There's no need to raise your voice at me.
Well, look, if you're going to do my job for me, then don't hire me. I don't see why I should be wasting my time. I could be doing other important things. Besides finding a guy I don't even know outside the city in front of this stupid Sandlot.
You had the dream too?
Yes, that seems to be spreading.
What could be out here? It just looks like a bunch of sand.
Well, perhaps if we start walking around, we'll find a clue or something. Well, we've been looking around for hours and we haven't found a single clue or something. I suggest we return home, get a good night's sleep, and return tomorrow.
No, we can't stop now. We're so close. I just
If we
know.
haven't found anything today, then we're not going to. At least not tonight, anyway. Look, we need to go back to the city before it gets dark. Yes?
Wait a minute.
What? What?
Sam.
Oh, goodness. Wait, oh, no. Keeps telling me this number has no service.
I don't know why you keep using this relic from before the aliens. The hologram phones of today are much more efficient. They give much better service.
It's what I'm used to.
Suit yourself. Who are you trying to call anyway?
Well, I'm trying to contact my old partner. He's working for the police force right now. He's a bounty hunter.
Bounty hunter. I'm not familiar with that expression.
A cop specifically designed to hunt down and exterminate aliens.
That doesn't sound very fair to the aliens.
You would sympathize with them? They did kill your husband.
They're here on planet Earth, too. The least we can do is give them a fair trial like we humans get. A bounty hunter shouldn't be allowed to act as judge, jury, and executioner.
It's the law.
It's not a very good one.
Listen. I understand what you're going through. But right now, the police department needs to know that we were able to find Sam's body.
How do you think your detective friend will react to find out that a couple of citizens solved the murder before he did?
Well, he'll get the credit, as long as he's the first cop to call. But we still need to point him in the right direction of that Sandlot. I could use my old phone as a relic. It's all tracking device on it that I can send as a homing beacon towards him. If he's intelligent, he'll be able to pick up on it, and I trust that he is.
So what? We just go back to the Sandlot and wait for him to track us?
That is the plan.
Better than anything I could come up with.
Well, then, we know what we're doing. All right, we're here. Now all that needs to be done is to wait for my partner to locate the signal. Now, what did you say that secret button was? Do you remember?
I just need to look for it for a moment.
Very well.
Do you really think that your ex-business associate will be able to track us?
If he recognizes there is a signal being broadcast and finds the ID, then I'm very certain that he'll be able to find Sandlot.
Sure hope so.
Look, I've been thinking about that dream that we had.
The one about the 3 women?
Yes. They said something strange. I don't understand. Something about betrayal from a close friend.
Well, who's your closest friend?
See, I don't know. The only person would be my ex-partner. But we haven't really been friends for years.
Is there anyone else they could be thinking of?
No, he is the only possibility.
Why would he betray you? Do you have some sort of deep, dark secret?
Not exactly, no.
And I don't know what you're so concerned about. Oh, here it is.
Ah! Oh, fine!
Jack,
What?
how do you bleed?
What?
How do you bleed, Jack?
The question isn't consequential, Evelyn.
How do you bleed?
Look, Evelyn.
After all this time, you were working for the other side?
No, Evelyn, that's not at all.
Oh, goodbye.
No.
Good luck with the bounty hunt.
Evelyn, wait. No. All right, who's there?
It's me, Jack.
What are you doing? I was trying to help you with your case.
I lost the case, Jack. There's only one way for me to stay on at the force.
What might that be?
You. You finally made it onto my list.
I see.
I know you hate the aliens just as much as I do. But this is the only course of action that I have to stay where I am.
Well,
And it's because I was swiping cases for you to help with your investigations.
then I suppose you have been a good friend after all, like they've said.
I've been a terrible friend. The fact that I'm here, right now, pointing this gun at you, proves that. But you do realize that, of course, this means that they know who you are. They know what you are. And if I don't take you in, they're going to kill you anyway.
If you do, they'll kill me.
Yes.
Well then, in this circumstance, I hope you will do the right thing.
I know. But I can't.
Well, you've done enough.
What?
My time on this earth is limited. You shot one of my multiple hearts.
Jack! You need to run!
Oh, it's too late for that. But it's fine. Oh, I've seen things you people wouldn't believe. I've seen attack ships on fire off the shoulder of the Orion. World, I've seen sea beams glittering in the dark of the Tannhouse Gate. And all of those moments will be lost in time. Like tears in rain. Time to die.
I had executed my best friend. I valued my job more than my friendship. And while I realized that he would have rather that I kill him than some other bounty hunter, it still tore me apart. And while I saved my career, couldn't stand to stay on at the organization that had forced this decision upon me. So the next day, I tendered my resignation to Captain Rosen. Of course, he couldn't understand why. I couldn't expect him to. For a long time, I wandered around trying to figure out what I was going to do now that all this madness was over. Then I realized the old office of Magnum and Watts was now vacant. dame. It's always a dame. Come in.